YouTube people, my name is CoolPaws96, and welcome to the first episode of my animated alphabet review. Woohoo! Now to kick off this alphabet review, I am starting off with the course A, and for this movie, it fully does deserve the title A, and that movie is Akira, none other than the most iconic anime movie possibly of all time. Because of this anime movie alone is the reason why we have anime on the western side of this planet. And just as a quick reminder, I also have notes that I wrote down, so if you see me looking down on the screen, I'm looking at my notes. I am sorry about that. So yeah, let's get started. So Akira was created as a cyberpunk science fiction manga by Katsuhiro Otomo, and I am extremely sorry if I said your name wrong. I meant no disrespect in doing that. I'm trying my best to say the names right, so my apologies if I said it wrong. I really am sorry. So, Otomo created Akira, set in the 1980s, and it was published in the pages of Weekly Young magazine from 1982 until 1990. And over time, the manga was made into 6 volumes. But the manga had also gained so much popularity that they decided to make a movie of it back in 1988. So that's how we got the movie. And fun fact, when the movie came out, the manga was still being published. It had 2 years left before the manga ended, so they had to think of an ending for the movie. So that's why we got the ending for the movie like we did. Now, set in the 31 years after World War III, so we're in the year 2019, which was last year, in the dystopian city of Neo-Tokyo, futuristic and all. Neo-Tokyo is honestly filled with nothing but a war against the different social classes and the corrupt government, and various street gangs just honestly yearning and wanting that ultimate power and control over the entire city just so they can have a better life, because every day with super high unemployment rates rising and with the war going on with the police, and they are working with the army and vice versa, battling like street gangs and other riots and revolutionists. It's just bat crap crazy. So stuff hit the fan. One night, unfortunately though, a boy named Tetsuo Shino got into a bike accident, and he started developing telekinetic powers. And it's the result of that it's not good. And it's actually the government's the one who took Tetsuo, because they have been conducting ESP experiments on 3 other kids as well as many others before them, looking for the ultimate power Akira, which was like how they kind of turned up the god power or something like that, like how they did in the movie. So Akira was like the god power that they wanted to achieve. And unfortunately for Tetsuo, he was reaching that power faster than what they had hoped, and it honestly was not ending up good. And yeah, I also did double-sided. Ooh, sorry. So over time, Tetsuo's powers very rapidly started gaining more power, and it was hard for him to control. Like, it was hard for him to control in the beginning, but as it started gaining more power, Tetsuo was having an even harder time. And with his best friend Kaneda trying to save him, it didn't go so good, to be honest. It was not good. I'm not gonna spoil the ending, even though I kind of somewhat did, so I'm sorry about that. But, oh my gosh, this movie alone, it is just so freaking iconic. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I remember the first time watching it, I was, I think, in elementary or middle school. I was either in elementary or middle school the very first time I saw Akira, and I had no idea what was going on with this movie. So I got really confused, and keep in mind this movie came out in the late 80s, and at that time the censorship laws and all that, they were completely different than what they are now. So they did not hold back on the gore at all. Like, that anime, it gets gory. And if you like that kind of stuff, hey, you might like that movie. And if not, stay on the lighter side of anime, like with comedies and stuff. But yeah, it was set in the 80s, and at that time, with the old school anime, the 80s was like the decade for like the ultimate gore in anime. Like Akira, for example, and then this is the Fist of the North Star. That one was notorious for being like extremely gory when it was on in the 80s. There were other anime set in the 80s and some in the 90s that were on the gore factor. Not like how it is today because of, like, again, censorship laws and all that crap. Especially when the anime comes over to North America, they censor stuff and it isn't always good. I mean, for kids. You guys know what I'm talking about when I say for kids. Some of you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, yeah, censorship, yeah. But that, oh my gosh, that anime has become so iconic that so many other movies and TV shows have kind of parodied scenes from the movie, including the scene where Tetsuo was on his motorcycle and he went to stop. That's like one of the, probably the most iconic scene, or at least one of, in that entire movie. I'll be showing pictures for you of like the scenes from the movies compared to like TV shows and stuff like that. But unfortunately, it will be at the end of the video because for some reason that's how the editing process does with this. So better than nothing. But even other people did fan art of their own versions of the Akira poster and stuff like that. So it was pretty interesting. Man, watching it last night though, I completely forgot how much of a mind F it was. Like, it felt like a huge mind F the first time I saw it, and it felt like a huge mind F last night when I saw it again. Now, I haven't seen Akira in, I think maybe over 10 years, just over 10 years, so it's been a very long time since I've seen that movie. So it was kind of nice getting caught up on the nostalgia factor. Well, at the same time, not so much. Because luckily I did not get any nightmares from it, because you guys know what I'm talking about with the ending scene of what happened to Tetsuo, so I'm not. Yeah. Yeah, that really grossed me out. Oh my gosh. Like, even, wow. I just can't believe how iconic this movie is, and I know I keep saying it, but it is. I can't thank Otomo enough for creating this series to begin with, because if it wasn't for him, I don't know if we would have had anime on, you know, like the western part of the world, or like everywhere else besides Japan for that matter. So thank you so incredibly much, Otomo. You have no idea how much this means to so many of us. And when it actually came to North America 32 years ago this year, it was in theaters for a very limited time. So for people in North America, that was their very first gateway into anime, as it was for, you know, like a lot of other people, like with various animes. Akira is what started it. And oh, sorry, allergies. And we have Katsushiro Otomo to thank for that. And again, I'm so sorry if I said your name wrong. I'm trying. Dude, I just can't thank you enough from the bottom of my heart for creating this series, because if it wasn't for you, I don't know where we would have been with anime. I don't know if like another series would have been brought over to North America or what, but thank you so much. Oh my gosh. And now I am gonna say this though, mind you, this anime is not for everyone. Like I said earlier, it did not hold off on the gore. Like, there were some gory parts, or quite a bit actually, in the movie, because again, it came out in the 80s. Did the animation age well? Yes, it did. In most of the aspects though, I find that when it came to doing the dubbing for English, it didn't really hold up to oh, sorry. It didn't really match up with the original Japanese voice acting and stuff like that, but it was in the 80s, so we had to take what we could get. Other than that, I think it aged well. Like, the animation still holds off beautifully. I really miss old school anime art style. I really do, because like when it was hand drawn, people put so much effort into it, and you can see that they put their heart and souls into it. And now with everything just being computer made, it kind of takes the fun out of it. Like, I miss the old 2D aspects of animation. I really do. Like, I love 2D animation, and I wish it would come back. But what can you do with the way technology is? Like, ugh. So in total, I think Akira is a movie that a lot of people may or may not like. If you do love it, let me know in the comments. If you don't, please state why. And if you haven't seen it, go see it if you want to. If not, you know, that's okay. That's your choice. We'll respect that. So overall, I think I'm gonna end this video here, but I think on a scale of 1 to 10, I think I give Akira about a 7.5, 8 motorcycles out of 10. So that was my review for Akira. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedules to watch this. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And what were your thoughts on the series as a whole? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Sorry. Oh, sorry for coughing. I promise I don't have coronavirus. I promise I don't. It's... oh my gosh. I'm just really thirsty right now. But again, yeah. First review out of 26 is gonna be a long journey. Now, I am gonna try to get the letter B coming up Monday or Tuesday. If not, it would be sometime in the coming week. So, there you go. That kicks off the first of 26. 1 down, 25 to go. So again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Oh, sorry. Oh, I really need to take a sip of drink or something. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys have a fantastic and safe day. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!